Hey, Dan, and welcome to my vlog. And this is my garage. Well, today I'm troubleshooting why my freaking tailgate will not release. I've always had the problem of it not locking, which wound up being a lubrication issue up in here. Now, this time around, I can't get it to release. So what I had to do is go through the hatch, go through here, and then pop the inner trim panel here, right? And then get down there through here to the switch, to the actual actuator. Okay, disconnect my plug and then try and troubleshoot and see why I'm not getting, see if I got power going to this. Well, I wasn't, so I decided I was going to have to check my fuses. The fuse is on the inside kick panel on the passenger side. It's number 17. That controls all your locking, door locking devices. So where I'm at right now is you have your switches. They're under here. Here's your backup lights right here. And this is your switch for the window, okay, for your window hatch. This one is for your main hatch, and nothing's happening. So what I'm assuming after checking power is we have a, look at this. Look at this mess on this switch. Wow, no wonder why it appears not to be working. That one's getting there. So corrosion there. Alright, see if I can pull that, see if that. If not, we're going to have to go down to Wilbert's and get this whole freaking piece. I think you can just pop that switch out, but I'm going to usually just get the whole darn thing. Alright, let me get that can plug off, that plug off of there and see what we got. Okay, boys and girls, I found my problem. Look right there. You'll see that it's all corroded on this sucker here. I got no power coming in. I'm gonna figure out why. Yeah, there it is. Ah, man. Hey, Dana here, and welcome to my vlog of Dana's garage. What you're looking at is the back end of the 08 Mercury Mariner. Well, the other morning I come out here and I wanted to open up my trunk, and I couldn't do it. It would not. You have a button here, right here, and nothing happens. You have another button here that opens your glass, right? Well, I got thinking, well, it's either the switch or it's the actuator in here. What I wound up doing is putting the zip tie on the bottom of the actuator so I could pull it up and then get it undone. Probably had a minute to troubleshoot it. So what you got to do is you got to pull your inner cover off. You got 4 screws here that hold that inner cover, and the rest of them are just pushed in. Then you got access here. To get to this, because this is what the switch is under here, what you got to do is you've got 4 12 bolts. One right there. You got 1, 2 there, and then you got one right here. Okay. Then you got these cockamamie little squeeze things you got to squeeze so it'll push out. You got one right here, one right here. You got another one up in there. And once you do that, then you can pop them out. Screwdriver and something to push with. The lower actuators right here. And there's your main, as you can see, I have my safety wire on it. Well, as you're coming through here, you have this plug, okay? And I disconnected this, tried to get power. There was no power. So that was telling me I had something else going on. Then I went ahead and checked the fuse, and that is in the kick panel on the passenger side. It's number 17. Checked that one, and that was good. And that fuse controls all your locks, and controls this. So if I didn't have power on that fuse, that wouldn't work, okay? So when you pull this panel off, you'll see both of these switches. Also, this plug here also governs your backup lights. So I traced it down, and then I looked in the back of here. Got corrosion here, especially when I flipped it over and found that. My black wire is completely corroded off. And if you look here, you see a brown wire. So this is what we're going after right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wind up bypassing that, because I'm not going to deal with being in there. So we're at connected. Get the brown wire hooked up, and I think we'll be all set. So stay tuned. Thank you. All right, got me a wire. Should be just about. I'm not using any heat shrink today. I don't have any. Oh, these work just as good. And I'll spray some. Put some wire seal on them. Okay. Now I've already cut these off. Made sure there was no corrosion at this point on these. Longer than needed. Kind of hard to get my boat and everything out of the back here if I don't have it. I can't get this open. It won't fit out the glass. Alright, that should do it. Hear that? Yep, there we go. We got full kick. I might even leave that right in there, just in case one of these days I can't get it open. I can grab that wire all good. Got some liquid tape here. At least I had some. Dang, some was dried out. But it'll keep the moisture out. See back on that. You're tight. All right, there we are. Let's I need to get my gun. Pull these screws back out. Put the cover back on. We're done. So unfortunately, bottom of this is well, the main problem is we live in New York. We have disposable cars. Anything from 2010. There's some flying out. I'll back up. Bottom. Solves that problem for now. What's next? There you are, you sucker. I dropped it. Dropping screws in my driveway, unfortunately. There we go. Wrap. Okay. Alright, I'll get that from the top when I close the door. Alright, here we are. Oh yeah, good idea. You got a crusty plug, go ahead and spray it. Battery cleaner, and that'll keep the further spread of that corrosion in that plug. That's pain. Alright, there we go. That's done. Yeah, let's close this down. Yeah, that too. Back up. Little guys that haven't gotten their holes yet. Cool. Alright, there we go. Thanks for watching. Like, thumbs up. You'll catch me on the next day in this garage. I must have moved the plug inside the actuator. Here we go. Alright. Alright, we're good. If you need to ever go back in there, the plug is right up here so I can get to it. Alright. Catch me on the next in his garage. And this was troubleshooting the rear hatch not unlocking.